Hey YouTube, this is haulin'odie. We just finished our basically a little over a 4-week trip through from Alberta to California. It was considerable driving through, obviously California mountains, through Alberta, down through Montana, etc. So I wanted to give you an update on this is real gas mileage. 6.2 liter F250. This is probably at least about 75% towing. This is the first time we've actually towed that considerably much, because usually we're in a place a little longer and you can get some other highway mileage, etc. But considerable towing, at least about 75% of the time. So we averaged about 26 liters per 100. When you convert that over to miles per gallon, it's approximately 8.9. That's off what we usually get. I'm usually around 10, but this was considerable amounts of towing through the mountains, and we had a lot of wind on the trip down, and so it definitely impacted our overall mileage, and dropped me by at least 1 to 1.5 miles per gallon overall. As you can see, we averaged 8.9. Yeah, and I guess that's real. There's nothing much you can do with it. It is what it is. Mind you, the average price for fuel for us was probably somewhere around the $2.50 a gallon, depending upon where you were. Obviously, it was higher in California, but we returned early due to the coronavirus. Obviously, with everything going on, we wanted to get back into Canada. So, but this is real mileage, and as I say, this is about 75% towing, and considerable amount of mountains. This truck does really well with the 6.2 liter. As I say, our fifth wheel's about 7,200 pounds, and so it's a good matchup for the 6.2 liter. But when you get into the mountains, no matter what, it is what it is, and we were also dealing with considerable headwinds in a few of the areas, so that also adds to the elements. But overall, end up at about 8.9, and I'm usually around 10 for a mix of, if it's half towing and half, regular driving. So also too, I did change out my tires on my truck. I'm running BF Goodyear KO2s. So obviously that probably impacted me a little bit, especially once we get into areas where, the more aggressive tire, obviously on the highway, you lose a little bit of mileage, but I'd rather be safe when I hit the mountains using the KO2s. It was good because we did hit snow on the way down and slush areas on the way back in certain mountains. So, but overall, this is real, 8.9 miles per gallon, and hopefully someone you find this information useful. And we found that in most of the areas, diesel was running anywhere from about 10 to 20% more per gallon. So there was only a few areas where diesel may have been on par or maybe slightly less, but averaged, I would say easily it was 10 to 20% more. And most of the trip I was looking at the diesel prices. So from an efficiency point of view, based on maintenance, etc. But again, and I'm not knocking diesel at all, because I enjoy both, gas or diesel. But for the matchup for our unit, the 6.2 liter does well. So, but hopefully you find this useful. Give you a thumbs up, and hit that subscribe, and look forward to providing more information in the future. Take care, safe travels, and everyone be safe.